Right, here we go, everybody. We got Cronus GG Academy versus Luxor Esports facing up on Cash here, which was... Do you know whose map pick this was, Max?
I think it was Cronus GG. Quite an interesting map pick. I think this is one of their better maps, so they could definitely benefit here. I've heard that Luxor is going to be a difficult matchup for them, but I do believe that Cronus is the underdogs in this match. And here we see the A execute go in.
Yeah, it's clean stuff left and right. Couple of trades coming in, but Luxor, they've done well to get that site there. They've taken those smokes and they've just kind of completely blocked out Cronus, forced them to play the retake, but no, they have got a kit actually on Karam. So they are going to have to try and work their way back into this site. Ooh, two nice shots there.
Very nice shots indeed as the round continues to play out. Max getting another kill onto A-main and to MBK. Turns around the whole round. Now Krepow left alone inside of A-main. The defuse will come out and Krepow goes down, and that will be the first round for Cronus.
Yeah, interesting stuff. It was a good pistol round from Luxor. I think it was a good plan, but with the player going and sitting in A-main, it was a bit of a weird decision because it wasn't planted for him. And I think they had the opportunity to plant more open with those smokes up, but they planted safe and they kind of paid the price for it. And
we do see an AK coming out on Manatee, so he could definitely do something with that. Yeah, we see him posted up on NBK. Gets a nice shot onto Karam, and we'll proceed to smoke off middle.
Yeah, they've taken mid control here. They've actually got a hell of a lot of control. They got full B main control as well. Cronus playing very far back. I don't think they were expecting him to be on a buy here, and Luxor are capitalizing on it, but JCO just walking in to an absolute death trap.
Manatee just shredding the side open with them. Bomb goes down for Luxor, and those deagles are proving to be deadly indeed, as there's only Alex and Milky left on the CT side. Unable to do much here, they will probably decide to save.
Yeah, that was a very clean round from Luxor. I think they had the right idea there to go for that force up second round strat, and you could see that Cronus weren't expecting it. They were playing very far back, and Kyle gonna go and get killed as well. So trying to hunt for those kills. They know where they are though, so they should be able to take them down before the end of the round. That's exactly what's going to happen to Milky. Looking like Alex going to get away though.
Quite even now as we are waiting for the CTs to buy up. Quite an interesting buy from Luxor last round, and it did prove to be effective. Now the economy has shaken up a little bit for the CT side. It looks like they will be coming out with 2 5.7s and a deagle. Cram goes down on middle. That will get them mid control once more.
Yeah, it was a nice clean shot from JCO there, and again, I think they're getting mid control a little bit too easily there. I think maybe Cronus should think about getting one over towards highway or something. Just one player playing mid just isn't enough, and maybe it's just an exception for that force buy round, but second round in a row that Luxor are just going to easily take mid control and clean up another round, currently with no casualties.
Milky now left in a 1v5 situation. And it looks like it'll be another round for Luxor here. Cronus did have a really good start, but it is quite unfortunate that Luxor is coming back for them, that is. And Luxor are proving to be a worthy opponent in this matchup.
Yep, another flawless round for Luxor there. No casualties whatsoever. Cronus, very rough economic situation. They really should just be full ecoing here, so it should put 3 on the board for Luxor. We are just taking a quick pause. No, I'm not iMatch. Okay. Any clips that happen in this game, guys? Like, clip the Twitch clips, post it on Twitter, tag at ACS Esports. hopefully we'll see some big clips this game, big frags, and you guys need to be clipping them. So unpause has come in, and we are going into the 4th round now.
Cronus GG left with nothing but pistols, as it is going to be a full save, and as you predicted, it's going to be the 3rd one for Luxor on the board here again. Looks like there will be no casualties, as Fiesta is the only one left. Does get 1 kill onto Manti, but that will be the 4th round for Luxor.
Yeah, did well to get that kill onto Manti, but a full mid stack, maybe they thought they could get something with it, but not happening. Clean shots coming in from Boost, and as expected.
We see the MP9 actually on Krepau still in hand, and the Scout on Kyle, so we'll see how that works out for them against the full buy. Cronus really needs to use this opportunity to just completely take this round away and get the economical advantage. JCO gonna pick up 2 kills onto middle, a nasty spray transfer indeed, but he does get taken down by Karam. It looks like he will be backing out.
Yeah, did well to get the trades there. Unfortunately, that flash didn't get max, so he's going to be able to take down Creepow. And Luxor, though, he's still got a lot of work to do to hold off B, and Elfan going to take him down, and the rotations are a little bit slow here. So 2 versus 2 retakes, definitely doable for Cronus, but not favorable.
As the nade goes on to Elfan now, down to 74 HP. Could be crucial. Kyle watching events. 2 of them posted in CT are going to start. The retake now gets taken out by Elfan. Karam pushes the site. And Elfan, with just a swift double kill at the end of the round, closes it out for Luxor.
Yeah, very nice 2 kills for Elfan there. And Kronos, that was quite an important round for them to win, to be honest, because now, again, not a lot of money at all, and they're going for a deco, and well, I think the best they can hope for is a couple of kills this round, and that's going to allow Luxor to get to 5 rounds.
It's complete economical domination from Luxor here. They're going to be pushing into mid again. They really are capitalizing off of middle and just getting that control every round, and I think that Cronus has had enough time to just kind of analyze the situation here, and they could be throwing just a turnaround in these later rounds as they will start getting money back, but for now they're just getting completely dominated. Well, not completely. They've gotten 2 kills onto JCO and Manti, but it looks like that's going to be the end of the round here.
Brilliant positioning from Kyle. He's going to peek and find one. Got the info on the last as well. He should be able to take him down. That's exactly what's going to happen. So that's 5 rounds on the board for Luxor. Cronus didn't do too bad there to get the 2 kills, but I think they've worked out that mid's their problem now, and hopefully we'll see them on this buy round. Okay, they've got the double AWP, so hopefully one of those will be going towards mid, and hopefully we'll see a couple of players playing on mid with that buy round, because they're stacking it on the ecos, and they're getting 1 or 2 kills, but they still just can't hold it off against those guns. That is what we're seeing here.
This is the first round that Cronus will be getting another chance to take back the economy here. Another really hard push onto middle as Krepau pushes onto B site and gets the kill onto Max, opening the B site completely here. They do not have the information yet. Fiesta goes down as well, and that is the B site. Alex trying his best to fight down in middle, but gets taken down by Manti.
That was such a big play from Creepow on B there, just to go out and take those entries, because he got that first kill onto the back box, but because he sat in pit, he kind of like nulled out the chance of getting traded, because he knew that the other guy was going to be over towards the other box. So he took that first fight, kind of hid for a little bit, allowed his team to get closer, and then peeked at the second fight, single-handedly took B, and it was very, very well played from him, and looking like that might be what win him the round. Also a brilliant distraction for his teammates to push onto the A side.
Exactly, now that they've taken A side, this is pretty much the round here. Kerm should have just saved there. That op could have came in a pretty clutch next round, but he goes down as well. Now 1-6, and it's favorable for Luxor.
So yeah, again, Kronos, they're just in another rough position. They're buying the Deagles again. They are going for a bit of an A stack, though. They've got 2 in mid, 3 over towards A, something that we haven't seen from them yet. I'm not sure if that smoke was deliberate. I think maybe it was actually from Luxor for them to get out and get close in mid.
I don't know if
taking it.
you've known this, Jay, but the current Cronus GG Academy roster has been assembled not that long ago, so they're still not that well organized when it comes to that. But the players are individually extremely skilled. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, they hadn't had that much time to completely organize themselves.
Yeah, I think Alex and Kerem came from Bitpoint Academy, who were in the finals in season 2, and they're both very, very skilled players. I don't know an awful lot about the other three. In fact, I've seen Milky about. He's a good player as well that I've heard of. But yeah, these guys have been recently assembled, and as you say, there might just be that little bit of miscommunication. Stuff isn't set up as well as it should be. Whereas this Luxor roster, they were playing an intermediate last season, and they're pretty solid.
Just a really skilled team across the board on the Luxor side. As they lock down the B side once more. Max trying his best to deal some economical damage, but the round pretty much looks closed. Milky saving the AK-47. Max probably gonna go down here. Not actually, he takes Alpha now, but can he save the AK?
I think he. Oh yeah, he's just gonna about get away with it. So, actually, all things considered, Kronos, that's a pretty good round for them there. But it's just not good enough. The gap's getting wider and wider, and they really need to start closing it.
Aggressive Molotovs comes into the B side as Fiesta is forced to push out, gets down Krepow. And now is kind of just stuck inside of B main. Can he make it work with the flash? Yes, he does. Kyle goes down as well. Just a nice two-man advantage over Luxor right now for Cronus. This could be the round, finally. After many failed attempts, can they retake it? Milky gets another kill onto Elfan, and it is looking good for Cronus on round 9.
That was absolutely fantastic work from Fiesta there. He really shouldn't have been able to get away with it. Like, it was good on his part, but on the terrorist part, like, they should not have let him get away with that. He burnt down to very low HP, pushes out, gets that one kill, that's fair enough, but for him to be able to get away with a second as well and then fall back to site really, really shouldn't be happening. And I suppose that's what can happen when you're playing these defaults where you're spread around the map. They can get those 2 kills, and if there's no one else left there to trade it, then he's getting away with it. And he's just found himself another kill, and that's the bomb, and surely this round's over.
Exactly, just getting that information with the sound right there, chilling under the vents, just kind of working his way and to the 3rd kill, and they will actually close out the round finally. Cronus looking to make a turnaround to this game, 2-7. Looking rough, but not impossible now with their economy rising, and Luxor's just going into a decline.
Yeah, definitely. They step back into it, and they step back into it with style. That was a very clean round from them, and a couple of big individual plays. And now, I'm not sure what's going on again here. They've gone back to that 1 mid setup. Maybe they were expecting an A push, but Kerem, he's being forced off of it as well, and they've just given them mid control.
Yeah, he should just fall back right there. Died many times and lost the advantage due to him dying here. At least he can hold down a Z. But they are really playing aggressively over on middle, and Cronus hasn't really done much to counter that so far. You see Alex getting a nice kill onto JCO down highway, and looks like A side is looking strong as Milky gets another kill onto Manti. Now at a disadvantage, Luxor, what will they do? Looks like they will turn their back to B site. Fiesta now in a good position to get another kill. Takes down Elfan due to timing, gets Kyle. And the 3rd kill goes down on Krepow. That's massive. A clean round, no casualties. Absolutely amazing right there from Fiesta.
Again, that's fantastic from Fiesta. I think it was good decision making from Kerem there to fall off of mid. I really don't like condone the fully giving up of mid control. I really don't think they should only have one guy there, but for him to come off of it, the A guys threw their smokes into A main, and they were just all eyes on highway and holding it, and they held it down well. And now we're just seeing him stay, and that's big.
With the 4K, with the ace. Not with the ace, looks like he got stolen.
He got 3, Alex got 2, a couple of them burnt in the Molotov, but still.
Just
Big
another
stuff.
clean round. Completely demolished when they tried to came into the A site. Absolutely destroyed. And now 4-7, Cronus really turning it around. They looks like they've really done their study these couple of rounds that they had. And they've really kind of adapted to what is going on. I think that round where Karam fell back was kind of just like a reflex due to him dying so many rounds on mid and giving up mid control. Just wanted to save his life there. But now another mid take with JCO. Takes down Karam. That's a big loss for Cronus. And Luxor looking to lock down the 12th round. They're not giving it up.
Oh, as well, Alex is rotating off and he's just realised and come back, but it's a little bit too late and he's smoked off. But Fiesta, he's got to try and hold it off and he's found himself too and done a brilliant job of it.
Absolutely good job. Absolutely just beautiful 2 kills, opening the opportunity for his team to retake. And if they manage, I think they will have the economical control over this game.
Yeah, Luxor, they're in a good position to clutch this one out, really. It's a 2 versus 2 and the bomb is planted hard, but he has only got a scout, so we'll see what can happen here. But Milky, he's burning. He is going to find the frag, but he's got down to low HP. And Carl has found himself an AK as well, but not going to be able to find the frag. Alex going to take him down, and that's a 5th round for Kronos Academy. And Luxor in a position where they actually haven't got a lot of money anymore. They might try and buy up here, but they won't have enough utility.
Cronus finally taking the flow of the game back, proving that they're not out of this one just quite yet. And now with a full buy and a strong economy going into this round, if Luxor doesn't pull this out, it'll be a 6 across the board for Cronus. Just kind of throwing things back their way. As the A execute comes out, Alex now gets the first kill onto Kyle. Tries to push onto side, but Kiram takes him down. And Manti now in a 1v5 just gets taken out as well. And that is the 6th round for Cronus. Very clean, very simple. No casualties. And just Luxor kind of struggling here.
Yeah, Luxor obviously didn't learn their lesson from last time they went for a fast A. Absolute shutdown. The setup for Kronos, they smoke it, they throw the Molotov in front of the smoke, and that completely eliminates any chance of Luxor getting out of there alive. Because they're getting burnt down pretty low just from running through the Molotov, and then they're just getting met by 2-3 guys spraying them down. By that's a nice entry from Manti, giving them the advantage.
Just a really nice swift kill onto middle. They have played that sandbox position quite a lot, so it was a prediction. And Kiram is going to get another kill onto JCO down middle. Right here. Looks like they're kind of playing towards the B side, leaving Krupp out there. Kiram is going to rotate as well. Looks like they're kind of predicting the take here. Flash comes out, and Alex is rotating as well, just a full commitment. Leaving only 1 player left on A side.
Ooh, that's a nice shot from Carl. Quick stuff from him. So, Luxor, again, we've seen him in this position a few times now. They're taking the B site. They're going for the same standard plant, exactly the same as what happened last round. But this time, Carl's got an AWP, and let's see what he can do with it. I think they've got the information on both players as well. Alex going to swing out. That's a nice frag from him, and the second, Alex.
That is absolutely crucial right there. Absolute devastation right there from Alex. Getting the 2 kills. Just closing out the round, not letting them take it. And Luxor now looking pretty stuck. They're losing the last 6 rounds, I believe. Now in a pretty difficult economical situation as well. Cronus is really going to pick up this half out of nowhere, and this is just an amazing comeback.
Yeah, definitely. Luxor, they've got the money to buy and they've got the utility as well. I mean, they have to. It's last round and a half, but they won't have that AWP. And Kerem, CT side, he's got that AWP. He is solo in mid again, though, which is what we've seen a couple of times before. It has worked, but it also has gone horribly wrong for them. But it's looking like Luxor are all balling up towards B, trying to go for something fast, but the CTs, they're getting up close and personal as well. So this could go 2 ways.
My prediction is Cronus winning this round due to Kiram playing solo mid. He can just swiftly rotate down to the B site. But the execute does come out. Fiesta gets taken down. Max goes for the trade. Manti's going to take out Max as well. And now a 4v3 situation and a Molotov onto Heaven. Looks like my prediction might be incorrect here.
Yeah, it's big work from Manti to get those kills. And the trades, there was 1 trade there, but as soon as he got that kill, he was always just going to get traded. He was out in the open and there was no way of him getting back to cover. So I think that was Max, their second player to die, and that was always inevitable. So Luxor, they are going to be able to take the site. Ooh, not a bad attempt at the retake, but Luxor will be able to take that round swiftly.
Luxor not completely giving up the half there as they do clutch in on the last round, 8-7. Quite a close game.
Yeah, quite a close game. Just looking at that halftime scoreboard, did not realize that Carl 2 kills for him. Yeah, I thought he was doing a little bit better than that. I'm not sure. I've seen him get a couple of kills and thought he was doing well, but obviously just a bit of an off game for him. But everybody else looking pretty even.
Let's see if we have any predictions in chat so far. Who will win the game? What are your thoughts? Ups and down in the chat as we get into the second half.
Yeah, so Kronos looking like they're just going to go for a split A. Well, it's not even, not putting any players over towards mid. They're just getting into A main and into Squeaky, but aggressive stuff from Luxor is going to allow them to get that first kill. Bullets being traded, but not going to find anything else. Milky going to find one, and Krepo going to get a refrag as well. JCO going to find himself one too, so bullets be flying and people be dying, but there's only 2 players left for Kronos and they're not in great positions. The retake's coming in from Luxor, but Max with 2 big frags, and that puts it into a one-on-one. Milky.
Oh my god. It is closed out for Kronos. What a round.
Yeah, definitely. I was not expecting them to take that. With Luxor going in together, I thought surely they'd get those trades, but with that Glock and those fast bullets, Max could just peek there and find those 2 quick frags and completely change the outcome of that round.
We just see the individual skill of the players just completely shine in those situations, as is a perfect example where those kind of star players get a chance to show off their skills right there, with Max completely just changing the situation with a double headshot, swiftly just mowing the enemies down there and opening the round up for Kronos, which will be absolutely good for them in this situation, as they do buy up the 3 MAC-10s, the MP7, and the AK-47 against the pistols.
Yep, there we go. We got an unpause in here. Not sure. I think that was a tactical, but I'm not sure whose it was. But we are going into this round. Not a great buy from either team, to be honest. Like, I mean, Kronos obviously have got the advantage, but 3 MAC-10s, an MP7, 1 AK. They should be able to do something here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Luxor can fight back with it. Only 1 player on A though. Oh, there we go. We have got Carl rotating over. They have got that info. A lot of steps being made from Kronos as well.
Krepo got taken down to 63 HP. Could absolutely get melted here by the enemies' just weaponry. And here we have a pretty across-the-board setup from the terrorist side. Just kind of looking out for mid, not fully committing, not fully pushing through. But it does look like they will be taking the A side possibly.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what Kronos do with this. I think they might disperse with it. And if they do, it'll be in. Yeah, that's looking like what's happening. The bomb's going back, and they're just kind of slowing it down again because they had that initial aggression and they made a lot of noise in A main, which rotated a lot of Luxor's players over to A. They had 4 over on A at the start of the round, like as soon as they heard those steps, and then they kind of just fell right back, didn't give them anything, just really pulled it back. And now the Luxor players have all dispersed around the map. A couple of players have even gone over to B, thinking that it's going to be a B, and then they go back into it with the A, and Luxor will not be ready for this whatsoever. 2 players on the site, and Kronos should be able to go in and clean up.
Kronos here is just really playing safe and smart. They really do not want to give up the advantage that they have right now, and they just want to take this momentum. And as Alex takes down Manti, it looks like it is going to be a clean lockdown for Kronos now in a 2v3 for Luxor. They are really just not letting it go. JCO goes down, and that will be the round for Kronos.
Yeah, definitely smart stuff from them. As I say, just getting into A main, making a convincing fake, making Luxor think that they've gone back and maybe going to beat, and then hitting A again. It's all about those mind games, and that's what wins you those rounds and completely eliminates any kind of threat of losing to like a Deagle force. And now they've got a huge advantage with these guns. 3 AKs, 2 MAC-10s against USPs and 1 Deagle. They should just be able to clean up this round, hopefully with no casualties.
Alfon goes down to Fiesta. It looks like they are opening up a DB site here. JCO just trying his best to do with the USP, but it is not going to work out. Kyle actually getting a kill onto Max here, and Krepow onto Alex. So Luxor really doing the best they could be doing with these USPs. Manti picking up a deagle on his own. And now a 3v2 situation. How much that they can do here. Lucky takes out Manti, and Fiesta will slowly but surely. Please. Really struggling with the Glock. But Krepow does go down eventually, and that is another round for Cronus.
They are going to be able to salvage one of the AKs as well. Really, Luxor shouldn't have been able to get 2 kills there, and they got 2 kills onto 2 of the players with the AKs. So actually quite a big dent in the economy there for Kronos with having to rebuy. As I say, they did manage to salvage 1, but not the 3rd. So they're coming back into this with 5 AKs, but they are up against a pretty decent buy from Luxor now, except for Manti with that MP9.
Luxor could really turn this round around, but as Fiesta gets a kill onto Manti and the man advantage comes out, doesn't look like it's gonna be that way so far. Spam's coming through, the bomb is hanging around A, but they've have their players just like dispersed all over the map, so everything's possible. Here we see 2 players on B actually, knowing that this utility comes out. Cal gonna push in, gonna die to Alex, really smart play right there from them. And now in a 3v5, as Cronus is gonna make their way onto A site again, just a smart and slow round. They just look for the opportunity, and when the kills are all set, they just push into a site and close out the round. Really, really smart play, and they're just having the advantage. Though Krepow does a nice kill.
Krepow in a good position there. He's going to find one. A lot of damage being done to Kronos as well. So Luxor might be able to fight their way back into this one. It's looking like that's what they're doing. Fantastic stuff there. Nice headshots. But now it's all on Max against Krepow. Max has got the HP advantage, but he hasn't got the bomb. So it all just comes down to timing. Krepow spotted him, and he's going to be able to get that kill. Luxor are going to be able to work their way back into that round, and obviously did well at the end there to bring it back, but the start of that round was a bit of a mess. 2 players there just getting over aggressive. I think it was Manti and not sure who it was, might have been Elfan there, just solo pushing. It was a bit of a weird one. No support, no trades to come in, just that early push from Manti into mid, just running into garage, just getting killed, and same goes for A main. So
we see a lot of focus from Luxor onto middle. They actually have the boost in vents and the player down mid. They're going to be doing a default onto B with the smokes on middle. Elfan does spot them though. Karam does take out Elfan. He pushes through the Molotov. Krepow looking to sneak up there as Fiesta makes his way into B site. Taking down a JCO.
Yeah, again, fantastic entries from Fiesta, but right now, Krepow's the man I'm watching. He's in a dangerous position, and he's going to find himself 1. Kyle going to find himself 1 as well. So 2 versus 1 on Max here to try and clutch this one out. Not a lot of HP on him either, though.
With a little as well. Quite an uncomfortable situation as he peeks out and gets taken down by Kyle. And Luxor just making it 10-10. This is such a hard game, honestly. I can't believe how close we're actually getting.
Yeah, 10-10. I was not expecting this. When we were seeing Luxor 7-1 up, I was not expecting it to be 10-10, but both teams have done well, and it's Luxor looking a little bit more comfortable now. They went through a little phase of being a bit shaky, but they're coming back into this, and they're fighting hard. So Kronos, bit of a sketchy buy from them. I think they've made the right decision here to not force up armor though, because they've all got around about 2.5k, so they should be able to whip out a good buy next round. And they are just going to run straight onto A. 2 gets mowed down by Krepow, and that's a good turn to get the 3rd.
Krepow absolutely demolishing them in there, and it looks like it's going to be a cleanup as Kyle takes down Karam, and that is the round for Luxor. Absolutely crucial there from Krepow. If he hadn't done that, there was a big chance that they would just take the side, plant the bomb, take the guns, and they would have the positions. And that was really just a crucial player by him. Absolutely great performance.
Yeah, fantastic 3 kills from him, even though it was against an eco. Especially that 3rd kill, very nice stuff from him. So we are now seeing 5 AKs from Kronos, a lot of utility, and it's looking like they're going for this mid wall of smokes. What they don't know though is there is a player boosted in vent, and they've got 2 players on mid. So if they try and work with mid, they will be walking into a stack. However, if these 2 players realize that A is empty, that could also completely turn the tables.
Another round looking rough for Coronas here as Luxor does. Just completely tear them up here. The bomb left on B with 1 player as the 2 players desperately try to make their way to there. Krepow does take out Alex, and now in a 2v5 situation, it's not looking good for Cronus. Here I'm gonna try to get something out of here. Alfondo sitting there will probably clean them up. No, Fiesta gets the kill. And another one, but he does eventually get taken out.
So yeah, more clean stuff from Luxor there, and now we're just seeing him get absolutely mowed down in mid, and Manti gonna find himself 4. Kyle gonna steal that ace from him, but Luxor widening this gap, and it's getting a little bit dangerous now. They're getting closer and closer to 16, and Kronos really have to start fighting back here if they want a chance to win this game. So we're seeing just that kind of A aggression there from Kronos, but like, what is going on right now? Luxor, they've pushed right into A main, and they're just cleaning up right now. The aggression from them is just crazy, and it's worked for them, but it's also so dangerous. But very, very good play. Very smart stuff as well to try and go in behind that smoke in A main, and it is going to pay off, and that's going to put Luxor on 14 rounds. Kronos are going to be able to buy up AKs. Not a lot of utility, though, and it's looking dangerous for them. They are facing up, though, against Luxor's 3 AKs, an M4 and an AWP. So they've got a lot of work to do. And again, Manti, look how aggressive he is. That angle he's taking, he's pushed right through that smoke into Garage in a very dangerous spot. And the same's happening on B, and he's going to be able to take down Kerem, and he's just going to fall right back off of it. So no chance for Fiesta to get the trade, and he realizes that. Not sure if he realizes how close Elfam really is, though. And he's playing a dangerous game if he walks too much closer. What could really turn the tables here, though, is if they push over to A. Krepow's the only person there at the moment. And, I mean, Manti is on that fast rotate because he's on highway, but he is also low HP. So if Kronos grab this bomb, go back over towards A, that could be their only real way of working their way into this round. I don't think they've got any chance of going over to B, but even the rotations are coming in now. Elfan's pushed right into B, realised they're not there. He is going to spot Fiesta as well, and he's going to be able to take him down. So, oh, Krepow, what is that? Absolutely filthy shot through the wall. And that only leaves 2 players left for Kronos. Alex, good time in there to open the door, but he is going to be taken down by Carl, and he's going to be able to find Max as well. So 15 rounds for Luxor, and Kronos not in a good position here. Not a lot of money at all. Alex going to be able to buy an AK, but it's looking like the rest of them will be on SMGs. Max yet to buy. He's going to be able to buy himself a Galil, but they are facing up against a full buy yet again. Full utility. Not looking fun. Oh, and as Milky peeks, he's going to get taken down. Alex gets that refrag. They kill over to Carl, and that's going to lead for a pretty convincing fake. Rotation's going to go over. and it all leaves JCL on the B site. He is going to be able to take down Fiesta, but surely they can overrun him now. That's exactly what Max is going to do. So Max and Kerem going to be able to take this B site. And Alex still over on A, just convincing them, just still making that fake convincing, and he is going to find himself another kill and make it a little bit easier for his teammates, but they're both so low HP, and Kerem's going to get a kill, but he is going to get taken down, and now it's all on Alex. Not a good position for him to be clutching this one out, but I don't think Elfin realizes it.
I am back in the most crucial moment. Unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties, but that is the game right there as Alex gets taken out. Luxor does prove dominant in the end, but I do believe that Cronus, as the underdogs in this match, really just proved themselves.
Yeah, definitely. It was so backwards and forwards. There wasn't like many scenarios where rounds were being traded. It was just chunks of rounds. Like obviously Luxor going 7-1 up, looking so confident, and Kronos just looking like they just couldn't hold places. They were just losing mid every round. They were just losing their fights. Even when they were stacking places, they were just losing those angels. And then as they went 7-1 down, they then came back so strong. They were looking so comfortable, just winning their angels, doing really well, playing like quite aggressive in a lot of scenarios where they were pushing people into A main and stuff like that, and it was working really well for them. Went back into that 8-7 half, and then Luxor, I think they just had a really solid CT setup and absolutely stole the shoulder.
Just completely dominating them due to their middle strategies, and that I think that it took Cronus way too long to adapt to their playstyle, and that could be why they lost those big chunks of rounds, and why the chunks suddenly came in for Cronus. But it did go back and forward in those chunks, and Luxor does in the end prove being dominant here, which is an expected outcome since they are a longer form team and better established.
Yes. Good fight from both of them though. Good Counter-Strike that we've seen today. Anybody still here, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you tune in for the next game. Not sure who it will be, but it won't be too long. So, see you later guys. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.